For today. Incredible last night with Gina and the entire team in our self mastery 4-part formula laid out. Where are you in your strength, confidence, and certainty? Commitment to 9.5, the dynamics of what to do to get yourself into that place with immense physiology, vocal infusion, aggression, movement forward at all times with kindness, love, and empathy, gaining access to all four energies, of course, not just Zeus energy. And then fourth, you can be in any state you want to be outside the time that you're working, creating outcomes. So amazing night last night. If you have not seen it, watch it. If you watched it, watch it again. And now we're going to talk about a fun competition that we're laying out for this weekend with a few people. And we're going to ask you to make some bets on Fun Friday, because what's better than competition and making some bets? But first, let's look about a little bit of
I'd make
competition.
a bet that I win.
Yes, well, you're going to be betting in a minute, Bella Verita. You're going to be betting in a minute. But first, Bella, you did some objection handling training. We're going to be showing how objections can be handled in what I think is an amazingly optimal way. And it gives access to competitive energy and some of the things we were talking about last night. So this is putting a whole bunch of things together. Let's roll it with some of our friends from Sparta.
My father taught me
Was that in your objection handling training?
Not quite, but could be.
Okay, so what are some takeaways from you in the formula for that amazing dynamic that you just saw there? What elements did anybody see present?
I
Yeah, please.
I believe the king just had a little bit of certainty.
A
I mean,
little
it was hard to tell, but I do think that there was some certainty present.
Yes, massive congruence, right? Massive congruence and certainty. Do you think he matched and mirrored? Like he came from training his son. He was in a loving, heartfelt place, right? He was in this beautiful moment. And then did he match and mirror the intensity of the objections coming his way from a place of strength, confidence, and certainty? What do you think?
100%. 100%. Absolutely.
Yeah. So he was like with his son, matching and mirroring, beautiful wisdom lesson with his queen, his wife. And then some people came with the heads of conquered kings, were disrespectful to the queen, who, by the way, did the queen match and mirror the energy plus a little?
Oh, for sure. 100%.
Yes. One of my favorite lines is that only Spartan women give birth to real men.
That was pretty great.
Of the world. Pretty great. Yes, telling him as he rides with the heads of conquered kings. So, yes, that is present. Adam Gugino, is that how you're training people at Momentum?
The answer is no, but for sure, I think this same the commitment was there. There's definitely the Zeus energy, the commitment, and the overall do whatever it takes to get it done mindset.
Yeah.
Every month end.
By the way, with boundaries, right? He didn't ride to Persia. He wasn't riding to that army of Xerxes. They came to him, right? And they had a very honest encounter in which he was told to choose his next words wisely, right? Now, the energy might, for some of you, like who might have more challenges, some of us have more challenges with conceptual analogies than others. Some of us are more like practical, literal, and some of us are analogy driven, like myself. And so what I see is present in that situation is the things that you deal with in objections. You deal with disrespect. You deal with a lack of knowingness and ignorance. Like that messenger came to tell him to kneel down. He was a bit mistaken and didn't understand the rules of engagement in the game. And there was a massive disruption to his certainty that occurred quite rapidly, right? And that, by the way, sent the entire message, and there's more. And to have a Zeus moment from an incredibly powerfully influential woman, we're going to watch another scene from 300 on Monday when Queen Gorga has her moment of confront on the stage and the microphone later in that quite amazing movie for demonstrating many principles of Zeus energy for sure, but with goddess heart-centeredness also rooted as the engine of confronting and protecting and fighting for justice, truth, and all the things. Because that guy he said, I'm sure to, was a corrupt politician who was already in league with the Persians and was undermining the entire, not only integrity of Spartan society, but its actual destruction. And all of that is confronted in the movie, and Queen Gorga deals with that in the next scene we'll watch on Monday. So with that said, we're gonna have some fun and look at competition and challenges. So do we have, and Bella, Adam, Fernando, I wanna step into this for a sec. We spoke of a challenge, and we're gonna have a little bit of fun with a challenge. And we laid out the self-mastery component. We asked folks last night, and we'll ask you here this morning, and this is for people who are already in unblinded programs. This is not out there in the world. This is not go galvanize energy with a challenge. Not that I'm saying there's anything wrong with that. It's wonderful. This is for us internally. This is for the heart-centered warriors that are unblinded, that are ready to step into acceleration in the next 60 days of February and March. So we laid out the first part of the self-mastery challenge last night, which is number one, every day, all day, when you're working, it is number one, where are you in your strength, confidence, certainty? Number two, maintaining at a level 9.5 and above. Number three, that you will do the things, the exercises, the dynamics, the physicality that we talked about last night, which doesn't only include going, yay, like I'm in state. It's like, yes, like, right, yes, yes, yes. right? That you're there every time, whatever you need to do to get back to a 9.5 level, push-ups, jumping jacks, all of it, then coming forward. We saw the difference between Gina doing the Wonder Woman pose, which is a beautiful, fine thing, but that puts you in a place of standing your ground versus assertively moving forward and through things in creation, right? Assertively moving through things in creation. Monday, we'll see Queen Gorga step into her strength, her confidence, her certainty as she delivers to an audience and a crowd with massive disruption and reclaiming all the things is fully present, right? So strength, confidence, certainty maintained. And fourth, you could do all the other things and worry and figure out and unpack all of it at any other time during the day you want to, that you're not in work. But during that time, you're not seeking reassurance. You're not trying to figure out why you're not good enough, why you feel not worthy, why all the things, the lies that have been conditioned into us that strip us of our power, our destiny, our greatness, our strength, confidence, and certainty. That stuff we could deal with before we start working, after we start working, but not during that time. Whether that time is 8, 10, 12 hours, maintain a 9.5 level of certainty for 60 days during work time. 9.5 level, which, by the way, needs no extra time. 0 extra time. That's the beauty of it. And it makes your time that much more efficient. It makes you need distraction much less, and reaching out for people. It saves you time. This is a challenge that saves you time. It accelerates your outcomes. It adds no extra time. It deprives you of nothing. It is extraordinary, number one. Number two, the influence part we'll talk about today. Your influence challenge simply is an ECD time every day to measure the 18 for 60 straight days. ECD time measurement of the 18. We haven't added the other 2 yet, context and contrast, enough to add them. It'll be the 18, soon it'll be the 20. So at some point during the challenge, it'll become the 20. For now, it's the 18. The 4 steps, 10 indispensable elements, and 4 energies. You're measuring them every day, committed to them improving every day, even if it's by a 0.1, right? That your global number. So we're going to add up your steps overall, your indispensable elements overall, each one of the 18 measured, and your energies with improvement being the outcome for every day. So it makes you present to the measurement for acceleration, and you're present to in your communications. That's the challenge. We'll deal with the process mastery part of the challenge on Monday. The outcome is the rising of money. The rising of money, right? Disposable income rising. That is a primary outcome of this process. If you have the money you want, then it's rising of time, your time, freedom, and scale. If you have the time you want, then it's magic. But it's not all three. It's not all three. It's through this challenge, you're rising the one that you don't have yet in the progression: money, then time, then magic. That's what we're rising. Okay. So with that said, we're gonna have a little bit of fun showing what a challenge looks like. And by the way, Bella Frida, are you taking the challenge? Yes or no?
I may be in and out of it. I am driving to Orlando tomorrow during that time. So.
Okay, no. I'm saying, are you participating in the Unblinded 60-day challenge of maintaining your 9.5, measure 18 every day, because that doesn't start until Monday. So are you taking the challenge of Unblinded to rise your money, time, and magic? Are you accepting to step into this challenge, which adds no extra time to anything you're doing?
I'm pretty sure I've already won that challenge.
I am pretty sure that it only begins on Monday, so I don't know.
Because I win at everything, Sean. I don't know why you're confused. I win at everything, including wrestling, including I've been to entrepreneur camp 3 times, and every single time I go, my team wins everything. So I don't know what it is that you're confused about, but of course I'm taking the challenge, and of course I will crush it.
Yes, and you're about to see how leadership causes people to accept and say yes, and then very, very new and different things happen. Welcome to Bud's training. Welcome to Bud's Navy SEAL Spartan Warrior training. Yes, thank you, Bella Verita. Be careful what you wish for. Adam Gagino, are you in?
I'm in. Of course I'm in. Not even a question.
Fernando, are you in?
I am in.
Okay, so let's go with this. Do we have Gina, Jason Sipple, Diana, Tiffany, Andres, unmuted?
Here.
We're here.
All right. So guys, We're going to make a bet. Let's get Lorelai unmuted as well. We're going to make a bet, right? So there's going to be bets that are thrown down right now. And we've already made internal bets. So there is an Unblinded Influence Challenge in 4 segments tomorrow. We have not put that in the Elite WhatsApp. We have not put that to the movement. We're present to non-distract.
If we're choosing teams, can I choose Lorelai?
She is not yet.
Thank you, Bella.
Yes. So here we go with this, right? So there is 4 different people through Clubhouse. We're showing what to do with Clubhouse, and we're not asking you to do anything except make a bet today. You're just betting on somebody. Because when I had the privilege of being a freshman at Emerson High School, our coaches used to bet on us and say, like, yeah, I'll bet on Sean, I'll bet on Chris, I'll bet on Tom, I'll bet whatever, as we did one-on-one like tackling and hitting drills. Like who would score the touchdown or stop the guy from the touchdown. One-on-one tackling drills. It created intense talent hotbed, ferociousness, and competitiveness. And by the way, see talent code, competition, essential, necessary for the rising of acceleration, right? Loving, integrous competition. So each of these fine people drafted a fine person. So your friend Denise was a leader for one of the influence challenges this weekend, Bella, and who Jason Sipple is going to be coaching, working with Denise in running this 24-person challenge is that 3 p.m. Sunday, Jason, your time?
Yep.
Gina?
3 p.m. Sunday.
So Jason Sipple's got 3 p.m. Sunday with 24 participants in it. We are not looking for people from Unblinded to be participating in it. We will not prevent you from doing it, but it's not our desire because we want people from the outside world coming on in, right? So Jason Sipple is going to be doing that. You could step into leadership. It's not our preference again, because we'd rather have these fine folks be bringing other people to step into leadership. However, if you do step into leadership and want the stage and the microphone, you have to bring 5 people from outside of Unblinded. From outside of Unblinded. This is not an Unblinded thing. This is a demonstration of the power of the formula, the power of the 7 levers leveraged on Clubhouse. 1, demonstration of the formula. 2, demonstrating the power of the 7 levers. 3, including ecosystem merging and speaking. 3, demonstrating the most effective, efficient way to leverage Clubhouse for everybody integrously. Essentially, it's an I bring 5, you bring 5 dynamic played out in front of your eyes to show you how fast it can happen, how little investment needs, how leadership causes outcome, and these fine folks are going to demonstrate it. So Jason's working with Denise, 3 o'clock Sunday. Tiffany Armstrong, who are you working with?
Caroline,
Caroline, right? You're working
Caroline, sorry.
You know
Yes.
what time Tiffany and Caroline are rocking it on Saturday or Sunday?
I don't know, but I think it's Saturday at 11.
Right, Saturday 11. Gina, confirm that, please. Unblinded team, give me a quick.
Yes, Saturday at 11, Caroline and Tiffany. Yep.
Okay, awesome. And then, who has Tatiana? Who's working with Tatiana?
Andres.
Andres is working with Tatiana. Gina, what time are Andres and Tatiana throwing down?
They are 3 o'clock tomorrow. Sorry, 3 o'clock Saturday.
3 o'clock Saturday. So that means that Diana and David are 11 a.m. Sunday. Is that correct, Diana?
Yes. 11 Sunday for Diana and David.
Awesome. Okay. So here's the question. It's a simple question. Who are you betting on? Who has 24 people in the quarterfinal round? Who does it? Is it Jason? Right? Jason with Denise. Is it Tiffany with Caroline? Is it Diana with David? Or is it Andres with Tatiana? Which one of these brackets of 24
It's obvious.
functions the most optimal? I want you guys to put it in the chat.
Denise Klein.
I mean, it's a no-brainer.
Denise Klein was my first coach, so y'all better watch out.
All right.
Yeah,
So
Denise got this. We got
Sean,
this.
it's
Sean
obvious.
Callagy was
It's
my
obvious.
first coach.
No way.
Everybody, look, it's an easy bet. You know who to choose. It's an easy bet.
Yeah, this guy, Denise.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Money's on Jason
Numbers,
for sure.
numbers.
Sean,
speak the truth at the end of the day.
Come on. Everybody knows Andres is going to win. You don't have to be nice about it. Everybody knows Andres is going to win.
I've been
Diana,
taught by Sean
You guys have
Callagy
never
for
met Denise
26
Klein.
months.
Denise Klein doesn't lose.
all right. Does everybody see what's happening? This is peak performance culture. Are you causing this? Are you causing this? Rob Gill, Michael Smikin, in your leadership, Frank Clark, Deepak, Peter Swain, Anil, are you causing this? Are you causing this? This is how you grow. This is what leadership looks like. And we're going to find out how Diana, Tiffany, and Andres cause leadership. Because it's integrous. Doing this helps each of these 4 people. It helps Denise. It helps Caroline. It helps David. It helps Tatiana. Dr. Victoria, are you causing this? D. Rush, are you causing this? TTP, are you causing this? Joe Coburn, are you causing this? Are you following Unblinded? Are you causing leadership? This is what it looks like. So who are we betting on? Fernando, who are you betting on? And tell us why. 1 sentence.
Correct answer. I have my money on Andres and Tatiana because Andres was the first one to jump in the bet before he knew what it was. And Tatiana is a straight up beast. Even Rob Gill chose her. Hello. I'm picking the easy bet. Easy winner, hands down.
All right. All right.
Boom.
Who do you got? Adam Gugino, who do you got?
I always root for the underdog. And Jay Simple's never even been on Clubhouse, so I went with Jay.
What?
Right. So by the way, the fun part of this whole thing is this has nothing whatsoever to do with Clubhouse, right? It's leveraging it as a tool. It's not a thing in and of itself. But Adam Gugino's got Jay Sipple. Gina, who do you got?
I know that Diana's got this. There's no doubt in my mind that Diana is going to freaking crush this with David. No doubt in that team. Yeah.
Yeah, baby. We got this. We got this. I was the first champion, and I'm going to take David and everybody that we bring together to the podium with me.
So many words. So many words.
And if I have to be honest, one of the reasons I chose Jason also is because I knew it would fire up Diana.
Look, I've seen Miracle. I've seen that podium with 20 people on it. We got this, David. And family in the chat. I'm reading the chat. So come on, you know who to bet for.
Yeah. So Bella Verita, who are you betting on?
I know my friend Denise Klein, and she's not my best friend for just no reason. We don't lose. And I know who Denise surrounds herself with, and Denise only surrounds herself with winners. So y'all better watch out.
All right, Bella's going hard on Denise and Jason. I got blind power. I got Tiffany ready to rock this house because she's sitting there going, you know what? See me. I'm here. So Tiffany, I am betting on you. Wake your ass up. Get fired up and let's show it, right? Because folks, everybody, emotions lie. Stories lie. Numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. So here's how the criteria goes. It's who has 24 people show up in the brackets. There's a bracket of 24. It's 8 groups of 3. From that, 8 winners will emerge. 8 winners. Plus 1 wild card for 9 people going into the semifinals will be 3 groups of 3. 3 groups of 3. From that, 3 winners will emerge plus 1 wild card to put 4 people in the finals. Diana won the first Unblinded Influence Challenge. Bella won the second. Who will win these 4? This is progress. It is a demonstration of the power of what we're talking about. And you do not get to participate. You do not get a microphone. You do not get to facilitate unless you bring 5 people. I am also teaching you how we ran Practice Mastery. You want the microphone? Bring 5 people. Contribute. Add value. Right? That's integrous acceleration. If you can't bring 5 people, right, then that can't happen. So point is Denise, Caroline, Tatiana, and David, are each going to assemble 3 or 4 leaders with them, who each bring 5, and it's I bring 5, you bring 5. It's all of these things coming together because they're all the same thing. So that is where we are. Put in the chat who you betting on. Put it in the chat who you betting on. And if you're like, I don't want to do that, it might make somebody feel bad. And you're missing the point. You're missing the point. It's fun. If we can't compete, if we can't bring that energy, every peak performing organization puts leaders on the board. They put numbers on the board. Can you cause that? Can you step into your strength, confidence, certainty to have fun, to compete, to put something at stake? So, Fernando, Adam.
Sean.
Yes, sir. Andres.
Sean, I got to go for a call, but we all know who's got this. Outcomes, numbers don't lie.
Past the 1 minute to keep advancing this cause, and we'll talk to Denise, Caroline, David, etc. with these leaders there. Andres, you're amazing.
Will do.
Love you, brother.
Love you, brother.
But you got this.
See you on the board.
Yes, Jason.
Sean, I have a question.
Andres, you're going down.
Yes. Who's got a question?
I have a question. So by the way, we're having fun. We're competing, which means conspiring together. And could it be also that we're leveraging the heck out of Clubhouse to show everybody there who we are and why challenging can be fun and can be used to grow our influence? I mean, are we doing this to become the most exciting voice on Clubhouse or what?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are, Diana. That is one of the numerous outcomes, 100%, is we are teaching people how to use Clubhouse instead of sitting there listening to somebody for hours, raising their hand and hoping to ask a question. Absolutely. And we're helping. Please.
And are we practicing how to feel our real raws and make them fun and conspire together, by the way, using this as a practice?
Yes.
Talent? Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. I had a feeling that you don't do anything unintentionally, so I just needed to check.
Yes, and we're causing leadership, and we're having fun, and we're accelerating in confronting, and we're showing what I bring 5, you bring 5 speak engagement looks like, because that is one of the most underutilized dynamics of all of Unblinded, because everybody keeps going on and doing Facebook Lives or doing a Zoom call or podcast and thinking that's a 5x5, which is not. So we're actually demonstrating all of that as well and how easy it is to put it together. That's all. Love you guys.
Wow. The chat says Andres, Tatiana. Wow, it's like.
Fernando, do not even.
Wow.
I see Denise. Do not delete thy story.
Wow.
Don't even.
Andres everywhere. In that
Diana. I see Denise everywhere.
Well, I'll see you on Clubhouse. If anybody wants to get trained, let the games begin. We Will Rock You by Queen is where we go out. We will rock you. Love you guys.
Let's go.
Woo, let's go.
Have some
Woo,
fun.
let's go.
Diana.